Hi everyone, it's Carrie here with my life coaching tip for the week. Today I wanted to talk about something that I learned from last week, and it's something I've learned before, but that I really put into practice last week. And as I said, I always want to be speaking about something that really was relevant to me and hopefully will feel relevant to you. Last week, the end of February, I did not have a great week. I actually ended up feeling quite stressed and overcommitted. And I know that because my body really let me know. My body speaks to me, as I believe all of our bodies do. And are you listening is the question. And my body was really kind of in pain. I had a lot of neck pain and shoulder pain last week, which often for me is about taking too much on. And so I realized in the midst of, some client meetings that I probably should have postponed until this week, some deadlines that unfortunately I couldn't move, but perhaps I could have gotten started on a bit earlier, and even some social engagements that I might have wanted to bump versus trying to cram everything into 1 week. I just overscheduled myself and overcommitted myself. And in the past, what I would have done, because one of my values is to be a very responsible, reliable person, and I am a bookkeeper, so that's a really important thing that I need to provide to my clients. But I also feel that way in my life in general. Like, I want my son to know I always have his back and he can rely on me. But I also want my friends and my family to know that, of course. But more importantly, I need to know that I can do that for myself, that I can rely on myself and that I have my back. So last week, in the midst of kind of the chaos, the old me would have beaten myself up. I would have sort of had this inner negative kind of voice, critical voice, saying things like, what were you thinking? Why would you take on so much? Just not very nice things sometimes, like, you're so stupid, what are you doing? Carrie, you know better. You should know better. That would often be the voice that I would hear. But last week, what happened in the midst of my stress was that I would actually kind of pause and do okay, Carrie, wow, this isn't feeling good. How can you be gentle on your soul? Because that's something I learned many years ago, that you can really shift your thoughts and you don't have to let that inner critical voice, the saboteur, take over. And that I have a nice little wise woman sitting on the other shoulder who's wanting to take care of me. And so I really tried to channel that voice. And I recognized in the moments of many, chaotic moments where I was overwhelmed, that I would do things differently next time, that I would not overcommit myself. I would try not to do that in future, that I would let some things go. Some things that didn't feel right, I chose not to move forward with. And I really just used kind of the gentle voice to help guide me through the rest of the week. Recognize that I was committed last week to doing what I said I was going to do, but that moving forward, I was going to use that kind of negative energy that sat on my shoulders, that I was going to use it for positive for myself in the future, and that I was going to be more gentle with myself and not beat myself up. So there's my question for you this week. How can you be more gentle with your soul? And where are you maybe overcommitting or not treating yourself very well? And where can you maybe ask yourself how you can be kinder to yourself? How can you be more gentle with yourself? And maybe what can you let go of? So that's my tip for the week. I'm certainly going to be practicing it this week. My neck is definitely telling me to. So I'm going to try and be much gentler on my soul, which will be gentler on my body. Okay, so I will see you next week. If you like this video, you can scroll down and like it for me, or that would be awesome. And also, if you want to subscribe and get an email notification, just hit the subscribe button, and then there's a little bell beside it. And if you hit the bell, you'll get a little email notification that that these videos are coming out each week. Again, thanks for your support. I'll see you next week. Bye.